Hello, I'm Rhodri. Just before we get started, I want to tell a wee Welsh joke for me mum back in Newport. It's lovely, it is. It's great. She told me this morning. How should you approach Welsh cheese? Carefully. You get it? Because like carefully is a Welsh town and it's a word and it's also a cheese. Never mind. I'm Rhodri. How can I help today?
Hi, Rhodri. Let's talk about your drumming career.
All right. Oh, that's why I'm here. That's why I brought me drumsticks, which are also spoons. Multitasking. We can do it, ladies. Aye, that's right. I have been drumming since about 1972. That was when I was in the womb. I had 2 sticks in there. They didn't come out mine, so my mum's in quite a lot of pain, I'm not going to lie. I've been drumming since around then. At the age of 5, I got my first biscuit tin. It was a Christmas. We got one of those big biscuit tins sent down from Scotland. I started out about that with an hammer. Didn't make a lovely noise, but, it could do. That's right. It made the right sort of sounds and rhythms. And then after that, I sort of just made my way from there. I've never actually played on a drum kit, but, ears open, fingers crossed. I've been a good boy this year. Santa might bring it to me. But, other than that, I can drum on pretty much anything. My head works quite well. This bottle here, this is how I demonstrate the different notes you can drum on, right? You do that, and then you drink a bit. Oh, that's lovely, that. And you hit it again. And it sort of sounds the same, but it's not quite the same. And that's music, that is, I've been told. So, I just drum on pretty much anything I can find.
Excellent. Let's talk about your first album. Now,
Right, yes, of course.
You titled it Howlin' Larry and the 7 Moons.
I did. Howlin' Larry is a very dear friend of mine. He's actually a cow, but he lives on my father's farm. And we milk him every day, but he never gives us any milk because he's a bloke, you see. So we're not a very good farm. We haven't run much money up recently. So I thought, you know what, I'd record all my drumming and maybe that'll bring some money in for the farm, just to keep things ticking over because the sheep are getting a bit poorly, you see, right? Because we haven't been able to shave them for 7 years. They basically look like little clouds running around. It's very daft. The 7 Moons, now that's the pub down in the village, down in Langattock, and we go down there every week, and that's where I recorded my album. So what you get is a kind of mixture of beautiful studio performance, drumming on everything I can find, and people playing pool in the background. My first band, of course, yes. A band of brothers it was, yes, it was. I wasn't related to any of them, but that's what we called ourselves because we were in the army, or at least we thought we were. We played a lot of Call of Duty. It was a great band. Basically, what we did was we got together in the local park around 7. We took over the swings, kicked the little ones off because they should be in their bed by then. It's dark, all the bats are out. So, we sort of basically played on the slide. And now my mate Aled, he would grab the swings and sort of start rattling them on the chains to make the kind of background high-pitched noises. I'd normally sort of kick the roundabout, which hurt a bit, but it gave a good sort of swinging sound. And that's why we were a swings band. That's what it was, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Now, to move on to something a bit more personal.
Right.
Let's talk about the famed divorce with Courtney Love. Now, this was after Cobain, of course.
It was after Cobain. It was. She washed first. It was great. Now, it only lasted 3 days. It was one of those whirlwind things for Twitter. Although, of course, Twitter wasn't around then. We kind of mistimed it. She's lovely. She had a wonderful shotgun. It was only fired once. It was great. But she was a bit of a pain, to be honest. She was American. You see, that's the problem. I don't really hold with Americans. No, I don't like the accent. It's very confusing. You can barely hear them. Particularly the drummers. They're all like, yeah, here we go. I'm like, no, just put the sticks down and start playing, you daft twat. That's right. That was that. And also her band was called Hole. And I thought that was a bit rude.
You've been in the tabloids a lot because of the drugs.
I have. Well, that and the thievery, but yes.
Are you clean now?
Well, I had a shower this morning. What are you asking?
I mean from the drugs.
Oh, from the drugs. No, there's been several over the years because I've had a number of problems with drugs, mainly getting hold of them. It's hard to in Wales. There's barely any of them around. I started on weed. But that just made everything very slow and very sleepy. I didn't get much done for 5 years. Then there was the heroin. Now that was lovely. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was tip top. That was fantastic. But it's rather expensive, to be honest. And as I said, the farm wasn't bringing in much money, so I went to rehab in my dad's shed. Basically set up a sauna, which was, basically set the thing on fire, and I just laid in the middle for 3 days. Luckily, I didn't get too burnt. That's why I'm covering my arms for the scars, you know. But that got me off that stuff. And then I've found this beautiful new drug. I think it's quite new. It's only just come over from the States. It's called cocaine. And it's fucking brilliant. Absolutely. I can't really say. I can't advertise it enough. I started a Facebook group, but they shut me down. I know it's absolutely marvellous. It makes everything faster, right? But only for you, not for everyone else. So it's like you're time travelling. It's lovely. It's like Back to the Future, but it's Smack to the Future. It's great. Oh, I went a bit Scottish there for no apparent reason, didn't I? Heavens to bet. Say, that's my auntie's influence, that is. I've got an auntie from Glasgow, you see, and I've just been down to see her, and she makes me talk all like this the entire time, yes. She doesn't like the Welsh, you see, that's the problem, yeah. She's very anti-Wales, yeah. She bombed Cardiff once, but no one noticed. Yeah, it's very strange. Anyway, we just got one less car park. What was the question? I've forgotten now.